The effect you're watching right now is called a text match cut. Some of the biggest YouTube channels use this effect a lot in their videos. So today, I'm gonna show you how to make this super cool text match cut effect, all inside Adobe Premiere Pro. It's gonna be fun, quick, and really easy to follow. So let's jump right in. First things first, we need some screenshots of articles. Head over to Google, type in the word you wanna highlight. I'm using Cristiano Ronaldo as an example. Then click on Google News, open a few pages that mention your word, and just take some screenshots. You can do this for any word you want to highlight in your project. Alright, now let's open Premiere Pro. Create a new project and set your sequence settings to 3000 by 2000 pixels. Once that's done, import all your screenshots into your timeline. Cut each image down to just 4 frames long. This way they'll switch really fast and give you that match cut vibe. Next, let's keep things clean. Go up to View in the menu and select Show Ruler. Drag out lines from the ruler and create a box around your main word. For me, that's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zoom in and adjust your screenshots to fit the word nicely inside the box. Do this for all your screenshots. This keeps our focus locked on that word in every shot. It might take a bit of time, but trust me, it's worth it. After you match every screenshot, it'll give you this amazing text match cut. I'm adding a solid background here, but you're free to use any other background you like. There are plenty of textured backgrounds on Google that you can use to enhance the effect even more. Let's add a solid layer under everything. Go to the New Item button, select Color Matte, pick white, and place it below the images in the timeline. Time to tidy up. Nest the sequence to keep it organized. Just select everything, right-click in the timeline, and hit Nest. Next, let's add an adjustment layer. Create it and drag it above the nested sequence in your timeline. Now, we'll mask around the word, grab the pen tool, draw around the word, then invert the mask and set the feather to about 260. This soft edge helps highlight the word while the rest stays blurred. Add the Gaussian blur effect to the adjustment layer. Set the blur amount to around 25 and check the repeat edge pixels box so you don't get any weird edges. Let's give the image a nice cinematic touch. Open the Lumetri color panel, go to Vignette, and set the amount to -2. This darkens the corners and pulls more attention to the center, right where your word is. Now let me show you how to create the highlight effect. But before that, let me tell you about Invato Elements, which provides an amazing collection of video templates and a vast library of video assets for all types of software. With just a single subscription, you can download an unlimited number of video templates, including transitions, openers, promos, titles, and much more. Invato Elements also provides a wide range of software for selecting templates. Download the templates you need and use them easily by dragging and dropping. Check out the Invato Elements link in the description below for a 7-day free trial. Now for the highlight effect, grab the rectangle tool and draw a shape right over your word. Change the color to yellow, or any other color you want for the highlight effect. You can also tweak other things to customize the effect however you like. Then in the Effect Controls panel, set its blending mode to darken. To animate it, create a path keyframe and move it to the end. Then go to the first frame, zoom into your video, and drag the right side of the shape to the left so it's invisible at the start. This makes it look like the highlight is moving across the word. For extra style, add the roughen edges effect to the shape. Set the border to around 10. This gives the highlight a nice, rough, organic look. Alright, let's nest the sequence again. Select everything, right-click, and choose Nest. Keeps things nice and tidy. Next, we'll add some 3D movement. Apply the basic 3D effect to the nested sequence. Now you can animate it to make your article move in 3D space. In the Effect Controls panel, add keyframes for swivel and tilt. Adjust the angles and try different values here. You can also add position and scale keyframes to animate your screenshots. Animating it your own way always works best. Once you're done with keyframing, it'll give you this nice, dynamic 3D look. Finally, since our images flip by so fast, let's add some sound effects to make it pop. Just search for shutter sound effects and sync them with each image cut. This makes the whole thing feel way more dynamic and polished. And that's it. You've just made a super clean match cut text and highlight effect in Premiere Pro. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.